Before you is Monsterland. Overcoming various hardships, you have entered at last the monster's castle. Your target, the dreaded dragon's room. In case you're wondering, I'm looking up because my monitor is up there. But unbeknownst to you is the fact that the dragon has the power to cast curses on his enemies. Ha ha ha. Alright, so, really like this game. You start out, you start out at the end of the game before it, because technically this is actually the third Wonder Boy game. And I really like this one, simply because I'm a huge fan of the Adventure Island series. I never did have a Sega Master System, so I never did play this game when it was new. Or not new, but back when the game this is based on was made. Get out of here. Let's see. Alright, yeah, so I've got all the legendary stuff. But, so I never did play this when it was the source material was new. But I did play a lot of Adventure Island growing up. And Adventure Island is kind of loosely based on Wonder Boy, even though it's all for the NES. It's for a different system. This is actually like a repeating maze kind of thing. I just happen to know where to go because I've done this a few times at this point already. So that's where we're at. Get out of here. And so we got our first boss here. There's not much. The bosses in this game are actually very, very easy. Now if I did, yeah. And it's very forgiving too, because like, see, I've been in an invincibility period for like 10 seconds at this point. See, yeah, because it won't let you come out of invincibility period until you've been, it's you know, 3 or 4 seconds after, I guess, well, maybe 2 seconds, I don't know, after you actually got hit. Alright, so the trick with these boss battles is that the dragon, the little dragon curse guy will try to hit you and transform you into another thing, yeah, like that. So you've got to avoid him while you're grabbing the treasure. And so, see, now I'm the dragon, and everything's on fire, and everything sucks. So we're gonna keep on going. Ah, and you have sub-weapons in this game, kind of Castlevania-like, and there's several of them. Great soundtrack. Another cool thing about this game, I'll do it in just a second, is that you can switch it to retro graphics at any given point. Whoa, I've never actually done this part in retro. It does like staticky stuff. That's really cool. And a little seizure-inducing. Alright, we're gonna get out of that. So basically, yeah, you get all your powers taken away from you. I had like a zillion hearts. I think I had like 8 hearts before, now I only have 1. Oh yeah, you gotta wait for the bridge to form here, or the stairs to form. Ouch. And then you go out the well, and run! Can I go in? Nope. Didn't try that the last time, so. So the dragon, they give you kind of one of the best characters, offensively at least, at the very beginning, because he's the only character that actually has any kind of range. All the other characters hit like 1 square in front of him, and that's kind of it. Oh! And now, proceed with your adventurous undertaking. Well, I don't really have a choice, considering that I've been transformed into a thing. The village! Alright, cool. Alright, so, go in here. This is a shop. Or it's actually not a shop, it's a fortune teller thing. So this guy gives, like, cryptic, smart aleck clues on where you're supposed to go next, pretty much. And then that's a shop up there. That's the well. Now, don't necessarily need to do I need to go up there right now? I think I actually... No. I need to go up. Alright. Anyway, so, basically I got a bunch of money from that boss, so I can actually buy some stuff. Now, even though this is a sword, I don't use a sword as a dragon, but it'll still give me an attack boost. And the shield is the same way. So you can change items, which is fun. So we got there's a little bit of RPG elements in it, like that. Now, I'm not supposed to go to the beach yet. I can, but I'm not necessarily supposed to. You get something later on that'll let you break these blocks right here. But yeah, so I really enjoyed playing this game too. A little bit of a nostalgia trip for me, simply because a lot of the enemies are the same as Adventure Island enemies. Stupid thing. Gotta get down there. Alright. And then I think there's just a heart down here. Yeah. That's kind of a fun freeze frame. Alright, good. And doors appear and disappear out of nowhere in this game, so that's a thing. Let's see. So there's a key somewhere that I gotta grab. Alright, so this is the nurse's station. I remember hardly ever using that the first time I did this. Oh, you know what? I think that's why I have to go to the beach first. I think there's a key over on the beach. Like I said, I played through this once. I kind of played through it all almost in one sitting, so I don't remember everything for sure. So, basically you just go in here, hop in the well. Interestingly enough, there's only 2 wells that you hop in for the in or out of the entire game, and you hop in or out of both of them within the first 5 minutes. Hey, and it's the beach. So you don't want to fall in the water. There's nothing down there for me right now. There's a bunch of stuff down there later. There's actually a boss down there once I get the fish man. But for now, it's just going to delay me because I can't actually swim. I'll just sink. Then I'll have to go all the way to the end to hop back out again. Bum, 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 bum. No! Case in point. Alright, I think I gotta go this way to get out of this one, if I remember right. Love the sound that the octopuses make when they die. It's pretty awesome. Super goofy and fun. Do some, interesting. So, actually, that wasn't my thing at all. The TV I'm playing on actually seems to have some issues rendering the retro graphics in this game. Like, whenever the screen scrolls, it, like, does a little, goes all fuzzy. So, interesting thing about the Dragon Sea, if I only fire one shot at a time, it goes pretty far, but if I just keep firing, it'll stop. I can only have one fire on the screen at a time. Alright, so I'm going to be playing mostly with, why do I suck? I'm going to be playing mostly with, I'm used to killing everything in one hit, sorry guys. Mostly with the redone graphics, because that static, which I know you guys can't see, is really distracting. Ah, see, so here we go. So the, let's see, how do I... There we go. The arrow becomes really important in just a second. You'll see why. Because of that guy. And I missed. Suckers are moving in. Fire does a lot of damage. That's dumb. Okay. So, this one... crossed just like a goblin, no questions asked. So I don't have enough to buy that yet. And then this should be a key, I believe. I always think I've got to attack the chests, and you don't. You just sit there. Or you just touch them and they're fine. Alright, so you can also see I've got a potion there. If I end up dying, that potion will take care of me. Trying to get enough money to go buy that goblin mail while I'm still here. Grinding a little bit at the beginning of this game can save you a lot of time and headache later on. Ha! Eat it, sucker. So that's what the arrow's for. It's like literally the only thing. Yeah. Hit I didn't have to take. Oh, sweet, I got another arrow, though. That's a thing. Gimme. Alright, so let's see. We only got 42 gold left to get. Be able to buy that goblin mail. Man, why do these crabs take 3 hits to kill? It sucks. Oh, good, I got another one. And... ooh! I got hit there. There we go. Look at that. Like a pro. Notice I said like a pro. I'm certainly not a pro. Ah! I'm only 6 short. Alright. If I go in this door and then come back out again, I'll get there. I'll be there. Is that it? Yeah, I got enough. Okay, cool. Haha. Alright, so... let's see. Mithril, Goblin, good. I've got the best gear I can get right now. And I haven't wasted any money on useless gear. And then that's... so interestingly enough, that if I could break that block up there, I would actually be able to... I just wasted my arrow. I would actually be able to skip right back to the village. But now I gotta walk back because I can't break that block out. That's the thing. Ooh, look at that. Money bag. Yeah, that's what you like to see right there. Ouch. Doesn't hurt as much, but it still hurts. Yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to platform these guys. I feel like my attack got stronger when I equipped that goblin mail. Not sure. Oh, that doesn't do anything for me. Alright, so I gotta go back the right way. Ta-da! Wish the coins just bounced up and down, but that's not how it goes. Ta-da! Apply a little bit of knowledge gained from finishing this game the first time. Haha. Finish off the snakes from a distance if you can. Make your life a lot easier. And here's the door back. Alright, good. Now we can go right here. And just because I'm a completionist, I'm just going to go and buy this armor in here because I want to be done with it. Didn't have to do that. Don't recommend doing that, actually. I'm just anal about such things, so... Alright, and so there's actually another shop with really good weapons and armor up top, but I can't get to it yet. Alright, so to the right is the volcano area. It's way above my level right now. But to the left is the desert. This is actually my favorite music track, well, second favorite music track in the game. So, been a while since I've done this part without being able to fly. So, see how this goes. Interesting. So there must be a random damage modifier of some kind, because sometimes it takes 2 hits to kill something. Sometimes it only takes 1. So once I actually get anything that's not the dragon, I'll actually be able to block fireballs with my shield. But the dragon obviously does not have a shield, therefore, vis-a-vis. Yeah. It's a tricky jump. I'm not using my sub-weapons nearly enough. One's near the ground are the worst. The dragon is also, interestingly enough, the only character that can jump, or that can duck. Ugh. Stupid freaking thing. Alright. That's another way to kill that guy, if you hadn't guessed. It's a good sub-weapon, but... Whee! Ugh, I don't have anything that's good for killing the cloud. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up. And there's actually a, on the dark side of the pyramid, there's a secret room. I believe there's a heart here, but there's also, and I love the graphic effect right here. You go into silhouette going down the dark side. First of all, there's that guy. And those little tribal pig guys always do a ton of damage. Yay, got a new heart. Now, interestingly enough, if this was Zelda... I don't have the thing to break those blocks yet. If this was Zelda, then that heart would have totally refilled my life energy, but that is not what happened. Oh, no! That's okay. It's actually not that bad. So this is the game over screen. Welcome. And it'll roulette me if the potion lands on one of the red hearts. Interestingly enough, I've never had it not land on a red heart. Oh, and I did. If the potion lands on a red heart, then that means you get a potion to start out. Obviously, I didn't. Enemies can also drop potions, but it's fairly rare that they do so. Okay, if you do the fire at the stem of the plant, then it actually will not die. Good to know. Love the loogie sound effect of the... Aha! Oh, look at that. Alright, so now we can actually continue. I think this one goes up there, and then that bounces me up there. Yeah, that's what that is. Plus the exit. Alright, so now I'm in the temple here. And I'll enter a dragon's temple here in just a minute. The game is really divided into two different segments. There's the overworld, which I'm still in the overworld right now, even though I'm inside the pyramid at the moment. There's the overworld, and then there's the dragon's lairs, which usually require keys to get into. And obviously that's where the dragons are. And those dragons' lairs usually have specific challenges for that, whatever character you are. I don't think I actually need to waste the money on the health at this point. Oh, okay. Well, now I do. 45? Oh, I'll spend 45. I'm good with that. Boom! Aha! And it's a key that I think I am literally going to use in the next room. The most obvious chest in the entire game right there. Alright, so now we get the frogs. This is another classic Adventure Island enemy. And the green ones were always stronger in Adventure Island as well. There's the purple ones that you love to see because they would die in one hit. Same way. Now, a lot of these these things are kind of made for speed running. So sometimes you'll run into like a set of like 5 enemies that if you just keep jamming the left direction, they'll just hop over you, or you just run right through them. And you'll see that in the next segment after this. And this, the music you're hearing now is the Dragon's Trap theme. And every single dragon's lair that you're in has a different instrumentation of this same music. So you get very used to hearing this music, which is not a bad thing because it's a great track. But you get used to hearing it in a bunch of different ways, which is fun. So this one's a little tricky because you have no way to stop bouncing, so... See, here's the part where you can speedrun it if you're brave enough. Probably speedrun the whole thing if you're brave enough, really. Clearly, I am not brave enough for this. I like how it looks like the statue's eating the other guy's fireball. Whoa! Aha! You go down here. I think this is the boss door, actually. And then you go down there, do that right there, and you're good. Yep, mummy dragon. Okay, so now you just duck, and then duck again, and he'll come down. Hit him 3 times, duck, duck. Oh, and he didn't come down this time. So, like I said, most of the bosses pretty easy, not too bad at all. Like how that one sounds like a squealing pig, even though it's technically a dragon. Ah, just got 1 hit left on him. Eat it. Alright, so you want to run away from the dragon spirit there. Sometimes he curves a wacky way.